Thank you for attending my presentation about Timesavers in Revit using Naviate Accelerate. My name is Torbjörn and I'm speaking to you from the Stockholm office in Sweden. So you might be wondering to yourself, what is actually Naviate and what is Symetri? Well, Naviate is a collection of add-in applications for Revit developed by Symetri, enabling you to more efficient workflows when you work in Revit. It's based on customer feedback since about 12 years back. It's used by thousands of users all across Europe. Symetri itself is one of the largest resellers of Autodesk software in Europe. We have about 400 employees and we are an Autodesk Platinum partner. We believe in having the passion in what we do, having the courage to do it, and also being modest enough to ask for help from a friend when teamwork will fix it instead of doing it by yourself. So Naviate Accelerate is just actually one part of several products, and it's available globally, either separate or combined with a special toolset. A toolset for architects with specialized functions, structural engineers, landscapers, electrical engineers, M&P engineers, or as I said, just as a separate application. And when people ask me to do a 10-minute demo of Naviate, it became quite difficult because there are more than 100 applications within Naviate. And just a few weeks ago, I showed 10 of the favorite ones, and it took almost an hour. And that one you can find on our YouTube channel. So I needed to pick a few that would fit inside 10 minutes, and I hope I did a good job. If you need a more detailed demo, please look me up here at Autodesk University. Visit our YouTube channel, go by our homepage and download a trial, or just contact us at the email below. So to be able to show you something of Naviate in 10 minutes as a small demo, I decided to show you some of the acceleration parts of Naviate, some of the information management part of Naviate, and also, of course, a bit of the publication parts of Naviate. And the first function that is really the favorite functions of all our users is the color elements function. And you can color anything, you can select anything, you can pretty much do it anywhere you want in Revit. So let's take a look in Revit. So I'm using the Autodesk sample project, the standard Autodesk sample project. It's their project, not mine. So if you see something strange, I'm completely innocent. So if I zoom in here and I start the color elements, it's right here. It's the colorful one on the ribbon. And I select something to color. Let's do walls. I select a parameter, and it can be probably any kind of parameter or a lot of properties as well. And a good thing is that I can still work in Revit. I can still click on things. I can still delete things, add things, anything. I'm not stopped at all by the window that is open here. I love to use this on ceiling plans, because on ceiling plans you can't really see any height information at all. So you start color elements, you start ceilings, and you pick something you want to color on ceilings. For example, the height. I don't like blue, so I change it to gray. So here I see one unique color for every ceiling in my project. And I see this one here, 2550. I don't really like that one. So I can go up here. I have it selected in properties. As soon as I select something in color elements, I can have it selected in properties. I change the number, I refresh the dialog, and it's gone. It's fixed. And then I can close this one, and now I know that my ceiling plans have the ceilings have the same height. But I could also use it for selecting other things. So let's say I have some furniture here. I want to copy some of them up to the next level. So I go on furniture. I can select anything for furniture, material, cost, keynote, anything at all. But I will select type mark. Name. Let's do type name. Yeah, let's type name. So what is this thing here? I click on it. It says, all right, that's a table. If I click the green thing, that's a chair. Excellent. I need those on the second level. So I take a table, I hold on control, I take a chair, I do copy in Revit, copy to clipboard, go up on the second level. I'm missing some furniture. Align to current view, and I have them on this level. So I can use color as well as a selection tool and not just a coloring tool. which is really fun. The next function that I want to show you on acceleration is dependent view creation. And we have functions for creating dependent views from a lot of different things, from scope boxes, field region, generic model families, or actually other dependent views as well. So we have two functions actually that are probably the most common ones. The one of them is really quick. So I have my ceiling plans. I have a few of these lovely scope boxes. I go here and I have quick dependent views. This one will simply make a dependent view from every scope box visible in the view. And here they are. One dependent view on each. Let's do it again on the second floor. Second floor, dependent views a bit quickly. And I have them created on this one as well. There we are. Locked to scope box, shaped, ready to be put on a sheet. And if you don't want to do it so quickly, we have a bigger function. That is the create function. So I can select levels on the left, ceiling plan, floor plan in the middle. Let's do a floor plan. The view template, and also dividing it into dependent views, locked to scope boxes, just with a single click, basically. And this one will create a master view for every level selected and then divided into my dependent views. So let's have a look. Where did they go? Usually on the question mark, right? Here they are. Question mark. Oh, why is it always question mark? I wonder. So here it is. Locked to the correct scope box. And a pretty template as well. In a few clicks, instead of right-clicking like several times. So the reason for doing this is because you want to make sheets, of course. And we have a really nice, comfortable way to make sheets in Naviate. Simply make one, select, and go. Let's see. So I go down here. I'll make one sheet first. I have one here. And I just drag in one of the viewports. Make sure I don't get this horrible title on it, right? Just push it in where I want it. It's a bit on the left side now. I have a very lovely legend view already put on my sheet. So I want the next sheet to look exactly like this. So I just select them. I undeselect the ones I don't want, of course. Just select them in the project browser. And right here, create sheets from these ones. So I click it. They are selected on the left. Include the placement, the alignment on the right. And a bit of a preview of the information down there. So I just click create sheets. The sheets will be created, and these were like, I suppose, around 16, 17 of them, so it might take a while. But there is no dragging and dropping involved, and I get the alignment that I would like to have. Straight, just like that. And there we are, 17 sheets. Let's close it down and go down here. Here are my sheets. And as you can see, they are also left aligned like the first one was. And they also have this lovely legend view, all of them. So why would you make sheets? I wonder. Well, perhaps that you want to print them. But before you print them, you realize that something is wrong on them, right? Some information is wrong. You need to change your name. You print and you get the wrong things. This function is an excellent function for changing this information. So instead of doing it in Excel or in a schedule, you can change it directly in Revit. So let's have a look. Let's see what I did wrong. So select them one more time. Now there are sheets. Select the sheets. And go up here, edit sheet parameters. And they start and it shows PowerPoint. I'm not quite sure why. It happens most of the time. But on the top they are selected. Down here, my information. Let's say plan. All right, this one, they should have a name. It should be plan. So just drag it down and just like Excel, right? Copy. Approved by. Oh, I forgot to write that I'm the one who approves everything around here. Just drag it down. I copy. Select the whole column. Just copy paste across. And then I realized that the numbers are wrong, right? This one should, for some reason, it should start on 200. Just write 200. And I drag down the corner. And when I come to the bottom, I release and I say fill increment. And it has counted my numbers up. And if I see something else that's wrong, let's imagine the dot there, like right click. Select something, right click. So I don't want a dot, I want a dash, and OK. And I do it one more time. I search and replace. Let's say there's a dot. Let's do a dash, and then it's gone. Let's search for the A. I search for the A. I replace the A with an A dash, and then I have my sheet numbers, perhaps in the way that I would like them to be instead. And there's also another function which I unfortunately don't have time to show you, but we can do that very same thing I did on sheets on every single thing in the Revit model. Every wall type, every furniture type, dragging, dropping, copy, pasting, counting up all that thing. This function is really, really nice. But 10 minutes is 10 minutes, so let's move on to publishing. So I have my sheets, I need to print them. It's very, very simple. If you want to print things, just simply select them in the project browser, go and accelerate, and you have here quick print, which will print to a normal printer like paper or Bluebeam. And we also have the quick PDF export, which will actually export the thing selected in this folder with this Revit 22 setting, and just go export. Instead of selecting it, instead of going to the file drop down and trying to have a sheet set created and making sure it's the correct sheet set and all that, just selecting it, quick print, that's it. Let's see, where are my PDFs? Here they are. And as you can see, they are named sheet number. That's it, because that's the way that mine are configured. If you want to print a little bit more advanced, you can try the publish command. In the publish command, you can make publish jobs. So this one, for example, prints a few of my sheets. It prints the ones in the sheet set. So this is our sheet set management kind of thing here. You can see which ones are in the sheet set. You can use that if you want, but you can also use a schedule of sheets, or you can use a parameter. Let's say the ones that are drawn by me, and they are apparently these 33 sheets. Nice, easy to know how many are there, where will it end up, and all those things. And then you just make the printing jobs. You can do this to DVG, you can do it to IFC, you can do it to Navisworks or PDF as well, of course, if you want to do that. So the publish thing is either a quick thing or a bigger thing, and it's kind of up to you which one you need to use. And then, of course, there are like 80 of them more, and I can probably spend at least half an hour talking about them. Yeah, but we have the time we have. And if you're interested, like I said before, get back to us. We are very, very eager to show you more of these things. So get back to us if you get interested by any of these ones. You never know. So that's what I had for you today. So if you now have any questions, just please use the chat. Please attack the questions and windows. And that's what I had for you today. So thank you very much for taking the time to listen to me tell you about Naviate Accelerate.